All right, so now from a positive story to I'm not sure what story this is, but this week police officers were spotted receiving bribes from a local. Should I take a break? I should take a break. I'm sorry, but here we are. Anyway, so they were spotted receiving bribes from a local liquor store, but the owner aliwaonyesha vumbi. She was not willing to give in easily, and in case you didn't see the video, here it is. Take a look. I don't know why Mariam is raising her fish. Yes.
No, I'm in support.
Yes.
This woman is making me so happy.
She has, if you own a small or medium-sized business, then you know that the kanjo or the cops give you a really hard time. Yep. Now, this is despite whether or not you have all of the certificates, and they could all be displayed. You could have every single thing that is required for your business to run, and they will still find a way to justify why you need to bribe them. It's why a lot of businesses fail, and they tell you that if you don't give them the money, then they're going to, you know, send thugs, they're going to just make your life a living hell, and it is so difficult. This is something that I have personally gone through 3 different times during me running 3 different businesses, and there's nothing you can do, and there's nowhere you can go. So you can imagine me, who has a TV show like this, who can speak to millions of Kenyans at the same time. I can't do anything about it. So imagine anybody else out there. Right. Cindy, you have to pay them every day, bro. Every single day. Whether it's at the start of the business, of the day, or at the end of the day. At some point, you're paying them. Whether or not you sold anything. It's unfair, man.
Ask anyone who runs a wines and spirits. It is
one
of the 1,000 ways to die in Kenya. Forget about the fact that your licenses, you're a member of I don't know what association, there is city council, there is police, there's a local chief, there's a person who's business competition you're next to. It's honestly so difficult to run a business in this country, and that is why I'd like to personally call upon our governor, Honorable Sakaja, to honor his pledge, because I listened. You said when you'd become governor that you would consolidate all these business licenses into one. We are still waiting. It makes it a lot easier, for us to be active taxpayers if you make it easier for people to do business.
Sorry to interrupt you, Cindy. To his credit, I did see him updating someone on Twitter about the same. So that license that's unified should not be too far off, and I'm really hoping that it happens a lot sooner than later, because it's super helpful. I was fist pumping, because I think that lady in the video is every Kenyan taxpayer. I wish we could all do that. We could go shout, not necessarily at the police officer who's bribing you, but at the revenue authority that's collecting your money that you never see the worth. You know, at the people who are taking millions from from housing, from healthcare, from education, from whatever, to go live lavish. Like, that anger, you just need to remove. I wish we could all go shout at someone like she did, and I'm happy that she stood up for herself. Downside, because sometimes you have to see the downside. I don't know if this would lead to her shutting her business down or being victimized even more. I really hope not. I really hope not.
I think that's the fear that we live with as Kenyans, that sometimes is not even true. Sometimes these people make you think that they will stop this country. You remember that video of that guy, I think it was in Kitengela, who was telling the waitress, I talked to the president direct. Sometimes they're just saying it just for saying it's sake. And if you stand up for yourself, you will eventually realize that this country has laws, and sometimes they do work. And that thing of you know what Cindy was saying before, that as a business owner, sometimes, and this is what is crazy, that a police officer comes, or anyone else, whether it's a kanjo, KRA, they come, then they realize maybe there's an issue with your license. Wewe sasa utakuwa kitega uchumi wa kila mtu. They will come in the morning, take the bribe, then in the afternoon call someone else, mwambie pitia pale ambassador, kuna kuanga na shop fulani hapo ananga license. The other guy will come again at in 2 hours later. Another 2 hours later, another one comes. Another 2 hours later. So by the end of the day, you're like, kwani nafanyia watu kazi? And you know, this is what those illegal sects used to do before. This is what Mungiki used to do before. Threatening business owners that if you don't pay your dues za kulindwa na security, we will be coming to close down your business. So what is the difference then?
What is the difference? They are hooligans, some of them. And you know, I think if you're a good cop, sometimes when you watch these stories, when you read these stories, you're so shocked because you're wondering, you know, which are these officers? Who are these officers who are committing these crimes? Because it is a crime. It is. So many Kenyans don't complain online, don't record videos, don't fight with the police, but that is what they are going through on a daily basis. They have to pay 200, 300, 500 or 1,000 bob every day just so that they can run their businesses in peace. And if you're someone who runs a business like that, please do let us know. We're going to read your tweet right after the break at the Trend Live. The hashtag is TT.